Students, I hope you are well and you are taking care of yourselves and your families. I wanted to take a few brief moments to prepare you for the final push for the spring 2020 semester. Like many Americans and people across the world, we know that you are experiencing a lot of emotions: confusion, disappointment, frustration. We know that you are not immune to any of these feelings, so I wanted to let you know that your WSSU family is still here to support you. We have two primary goals for the remainder of the spring 2020 semester. First, we want to ensure that you complete your coursework successfully with minimal interruption. And secondly, we want to support you academically, emotionally, psychologically, and professionally as we work to overcome these challenging times. This brief presentation is intended to provide you with some guidance as we transition to online instruction. To ensure we are all on the same page, please know that classes resume for all students on Monday, March 23rd. Please do not wait for faculty members to contact you. Use My WSSU to log into Canvas, then find all the courses in which you are enrolled for the spring 2020 term. If you attempt to log into Canvas and you cannot access the platform, or if you log into Canvas and you cannot find your course information, please contact your faculty member immediately. Use your faculty members' email addresses to communicate with them unless they've indicated that they would like you to use a different approach. Again, do not wait for your faculty members to contact you. If you are unable to contact your faculty, or if you do not hear from your faculty, then please use the attached spreadsheet to contact the appropriate department chair. If you do not have internet access, or you do not have a technological device to participate in online courses, please do two things immediately. First, contact your instructors via their email accounts to immediately let them know so they can determine the best way to work with you. And secondly, contact Mr. Jamar Banks, our Dean of Students, to provide him with details about your situation, including your name, banner ID number, contact information, academic classification and major, and your need. Please email Mr. Banks at banksa@wssu.edu. I provided for you a sample email that you might send to Mr. Banks, so your message should look very similar to the one you see here. Please share with Mr. Banks any information about your situation and what limitations you may have that will prevent you from participating in your online courses. We are working extremely hard behind the scenes to determine ways to help you because we want you to succeed this academic term. So please know we are not interested in leaving you behind or blaming you for this challenge. Please email Mr. Banks as quickly as possible. When classes begin tomorrow, there are a few simple things you should do. We're asking that you treat Monday like your first day of class. Thus, you should download your course syllabi, then review them carefully. Pay careful attention to any changes in dates for course readings, assignment submissions, exams, or other activities. If you have questions about anything, communicate with your professor immediately. Do not assume that clarification will come at a later date. Seek clarification now. If you have challenges with textbook access, you should communicate this information to your professors as soon as possible so you can discuss with them possible options. In some instances, textbooks for your courses may be in O'Kelly Library, so staff members may be able to assist you. On March 18th, I sent a memo with a link to e-textbooks that you might consider checking to see if your textbook may be available via the virtual platform. Again, do not sit quietly and wait for anyone to contact you. You must initiate the communication, and you must be relentless in seeking clarification and answers to the challenges that you are encountering. Staff in UCall have worked extremely hard to make academic support services available to you via an online and virtual platform, so you will continue to have access to tutors, supplemental instruction, and the Writing Center. Note that these resources are free and you do not have to pay anything for them. If you have any documented disabilities through our Office of Disability Services, then those accommodations and modifications remain in place. A change in teaching delivery method does not invalidate these services. If you feel that the online platform is creating challenges and you believe you need to discuss options that you might have relative to learning modifications, then please contact Mrs. Myra Waddell in our Office of Disability Services. Additionally, we are here to support you if you are feeling overwhelmed or if you need someone with whom to talk about coping with whatever challenges you may be experiencing. So please contact our Counseling Services Center at counselcenter@wssu.edu, or you may call area code 336-414-8289. If you are experiencing challenges with your financial aid or your student account, please communicate with these offices via email. Note that most university employees are teleworking, so our offices are open, but we are mostly working off-site. Communicating via email is the best way to reach us to receive an immediate response. Finally, I want to remind you that academic advising begins on Monday, March 23rd as well, and fall 2020 course registration will begin next week. Registration opens on Thursday, April 2nd for our graduate students, seniors, honor students, and student athletes. Registration for our juniors will open on Monday, April the 6th, and for our sophomores on Wednesday, April the 8th. If you miss your registration window, registration will open for everyone on Wednesday, April the 15th. Please take time to listen and re-listen to this recording as many times as you need to make sure you are comfortable with our transition to an online platform. Communicate with us frequently to get your questions answered. Use faculty and employee email addresses as your first mode of contact unless you have received communication to leverage other approaches to converse with your faculty. If you do not hear from your faculty, follow up with the appropriate department chairperson where your course is housed. Call the departmental office if you have received no response whatsoever, and if all else fails, contact me at provost@wssu.edu. I ask that you please come to us before you turn to social media to express your frustrations and anger. Allow us the opportunity to address your concerns. Please know that the modality that we use to teach you or engage you does not change our commitment to you. Every administrator, every faculty member, and every staff member at Winston-Salem State University desires to see you succeed. We remain committed to your success because your success is our success. Please continue to take care of yourselves and adhere to the guidance that we receive from our health professionals. Your safety, health, and well-being are our utmost concern. So please be safe and be well.